my sweetheart, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, what will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them wait and see.
Be loud.
Que sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, what will be,
I am afraid. Of what am I afraid of? I am afraid of what? Dove, a dove of what? I am a dam I raise of what? I raise a day, a rut, a way, a right, I am a day. I wait, I what? I feign a rate of fight, of white arrayed. The state I sought was not what state the stakes were wrought of fight. Today I fought the state and made of fight a light today. My might was not the drought of what? The night was sight. Don't wait, don't fake my fate. I won't wait. I want my right to want. I want my right to want my right to want. I won't wait. I want my don't. My want was what was freed. I am afraid. What strays is what I am. I fear I pay. The prayer is to the reed a kite. The friend says, stay, I am afraid today. I stay. I say I am afraid of what I am. Afraid what I am is what I am. A prayer of what I am. Arrayed of, or if I am away of. I the rain is not what rain is of. I'm afraid of a ray of ray is in the main way I am what dot a door the weight of shame is what the ray might take and take I take the shame I am and make a knot of rain I break what I am is what afraid no ashamed a sham no a mask no the sand the rain no the sake no the ways I no I am no way no how not ever nor will I not no nor am I that no am I waiting for I may I must I will I am. I take up all the ways I am a of what I am a a what what day is it today I am the day. Today is am and I and not. And what I am is not what I am afraid of today.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Whatever will
The word deserve is very Catholic. The word consider, from Latin cider, may once have meant to look closely at the stars. What we perceive as stars are not themselves celestial bodies, but the visual artifacts of those bodies hurtling deeper into space. The galaxies are leaving us, and have always been. I consider beauty wrapped up very much with disappearance. You will always need to take apart the telescope and begin the long walk home. Does gorgeousness ever make you feel a twinge of undeserving? I will tell you, not a word fired through me. Not what, or stop, or no. I was like a struck bell at the moment ringing passes into silence. Hollow, metal, cold. It revolts me to watch the foreign language movie of this from inside myself, and the subtitles read, "You should not have let that happen." And you know, I tell this story sometimes to friends. They laugh and I laugh too, because it is easier that way to let. A word which means also bleeding freely. We have all heard language that was not worth its weight in silence. I cannot believe I live in a country whose military counts its death toll in units we describe as casualty and collateral. My father comes from a country, an archipelago, where land is built on top of water, and that is called a reclamation. My father comes from a country whose dictator for 20 years was upheld by the country I now live in, a man elected in 1965 with the campaign promise, "I will make this nation great again." Great again. You cannot unfilth the words their history of casualty and collateral. Great is a pendulum hypnotizing people into bitter and obedient armies of one. Great are the monuments we fall in line to build, or so are told, though I do not consider monuments such aspirational symbols. Here I will give you an example. In 1981, Imelda Marcos dreamt up a palatial film center modeled on the Parthenon, and an accompanying film festival she heralded the Cannes of the East. It would, she believed, lift the Philippines from its status as a third world nation. But the center could not hold. It was built on reclamation, which is to say water, and the timetable to make from nothing something was an inconceivable 6 months. Late in the construction, the scaffolding collapsed. 169 men drowned in the quick-dry cement. There is footage of a builder half buried and alive, singing Christmas songs to keep from going into shock. And because it was Christmas and the festival was scheduled for January, and because the RSVPs from Hollywood had already been collected, and because by this time Imelda had already selected her white peacock feather gown, her 2-foot diamond necklace, the body parts exposed were one night hacked away. The concrete would go on. The American entry would be Body Heat, that forgettable erotic thriller where Kathleen Turner drags William Hurt by the dick around a Florida mansion in the middle of a heat wave. It is fatal, this desire to be American. I have seen my father retreat each year more deeply into silence, so afraid is he of his own accent. What would it feel like to feel like an American? What would freedom from the expectation of deference feel like? What would it feel like to walk freely through a party and not be the only anything in a room? What would freedom feel like? Or is it a word like permission or greatness or safety, all of the runaway illusions we believe exist purely and truly without witness in some wormholed heaven, a universe over? I have to say, that is a word I love and take so much pride in, perhaps because I believe it is the opposite of wall, which is a word I hate. The hole is what surrounds us. It is what I am digging. I am digging a hole through the center of the earth to the country exactly opposite ours, to my father's motherland, a place 12 time zones removed from America, where by our day is night, where by our night customer service calls our place to operators speaking in English they are ashamed is broken. I am digging through the reclamations, the luxury condominiums. I am digging upward into space, the constellations, the archer and the lion, the crab and the bull. I am digging through the myths and origin stories. I am a light undarkable, and I am turning silent now, for finally I approach a heaven and must begin my listening.
Keeps raining all the time. The time keeps raining all the time. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy. rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Can't go on, all I have in life is gone. Stormy weather, just can't get my poor self together. Keeps raining all the time.
I am afraid.
Raining all the time.
Of what am I?
Keeps raining all
I am afraid.
the
Of what? Dove. Array. A dove. Of what? I am a dam. I raise. Of what? I raise a day. A rut. Away. A right. I am a day. I wait. I what? I feign a rate of fight. Of white array. The state I sought was not what state the stakes were wrought of fight. Today I fought the state and made a fight a light today. My might was not the drought of what? The night was sight. Don't wait, don't fate my fate. I won't wait. I want my right to want. I want my right to want my right to want. I won't wait, wait. I want my don't. My want was what was freed. I am afraid. What strays is what I am. I fear I pay. The prayer is to the reed a kite. The friend says, stay, I am afraid today.